In episode 6, you learned how containers find each other over a user-defined network and how to publish ports so the outside world can get in. This episode, we stop wiring that together by hand. Picture a real application, a web server, a database, and a cache. Following episode 6 approach, that's 3 Docker run commands, a network you have to remember to create first, and 3 -- network flags you have to remember to add. Miss one, and 2 containers that should be talking to each other silently can't. Docker Compose replaces all of that with a single YAML file, usually named dockercompose.yaml, that describes your whole application as one unit: which services to run, what images or Docker files they use, which ports to publish, which volumes to mount, and how they're networked. Here's the part that saves you the most work. You don't write any networking configuration at all. Compose automatically creates a shared network for every service in the file, and every service can reach every other service by its service name. The exact DNS behavior from episode 6, just with zero setup. Here's a real Compose file. 2 services, web, built from a local Docker file, publishing port 8080 to 80, and DB, using the Postgres image, with a named volume for its data. Episode 5's persistence, declared right alongside everything else. Docker Compose Up brings the whole stack to life. Every service in the file starts, in dependency order, on their shared network, in one command. And in your web services code, you connect to the database not by IP, but literally by the string DB, the service name, because Compose DNS resolves it automatically. Docker Compose PS shows you every service's status at a glance. Docker Compose logs, optionally with a service name, streams output from one service or all of them together. And Docker Compose down tiers the whole stack back down, stopping and removing every container Compose started, though your named volumes survive by default. Exactly the safety net episode 5 promised. One more thing worth knowing. Docker Compose Up -- build forces Compose to rebuild any service defined with a build instruction before starting it, which matters the moment you change your own application code rather than just pulling a public image. Let's recap. Compose describes a whole multi-container application in one file. It creates the network for you, and every service can reach every other service by name automatically. Up starts everything, down stops it, and your data persists through both. This solves multi-container apps beautifully on one machine. But production rarely means one machine. It means many machines, some failing at any given moment, traffic that spikes without warning, and updates that need to roll out without taking anything down. That's a different problem, and it needs a different tool. In episode 8, Kubernetes begins, the system that takes everything you now know about containers and runs it, reliably, across an entire cluster of machines. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you then.